If you are a fan of horror movies and specifically the Evil Dead franchise, this review is for you. I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie a strong 8.5 out of 10, and I'm gonna explain why. So if you watch horror movies as much as I do, and I mean, I watch horror movies to fall asleep, okay? So I am very desensitized to horror movies, but there are still a few that scare the crap out of me, and Evil Dead has always been one of them. And just like the movies before, this one did not disappoint. Now, the reason why I gave it an 8.5 is because the gore was there, like typical Evil Dead fashion, blood, slasher, guts, raining blood all over the place. Loved it. But it just wasn't scary. It started off like completely jump scare, okay? Like the beginning, just like again, like I said, all the Evil Dead movies, the franchise, they get it. They know you got to get straight to it from the jump. And it did. So I had my expectations up here when it came to the scary. But two things, the CGI, you could tell some things were animated, and that bothers me. Like, oh, just take the time to make the prosthetics so that it looks more realistic. And then also, like, the jump scare moments, they just weren't jump scaring. Like, it wasn't given that. But sometimes with the Evil Dead franchise, it can lean more towards funny as well instead of being scary. But it wasn't even the funny factor either. There was nothing funny about this movie, okay? Now, I will say, without giving too much away, because this movie just came out, so I'm not trying to do spoilers, but I will say that nobody is safe. Okay, just when you go into this movie, just know nobody is safe. And I kind of had to do like a little Marvel moment and wait a little bit for Easter egg, because the remake, well, let me back up. The original came out in the 80s, and the main character is Ash. Excuse me. Anywho, Ash and Evil Dead, it turned into another movie, a spinoff into a series, Ash versus Evil Dead. And then in 2013, they did a whole new remake. The 2013 one was scarier than this one, honestly. But anyway, there was an Easter egg at the end of the 2013 one showing Ash, and that's what led into the spinoff of Ash versus Evil Dead. So I was hoping he was going to be at the end of this one, but he wasn't, because apparently they're trying to pass it along to someone else. End of the day, it was a great watch. When it hits TV, I will be running it into the ground like I do all the other ones. Drop a comment once you see it. Let me know what you think. I forgot to mention, the mom was creepy. She did that.